How would you describe your spiritual or philosophical perspective?
I grew up in the Catholic Church, but my family is Episcopal, so I've been going to church since I was born. So since I grew up in the church, and since my family has always been a spiritual type of family, and since I've always been a rebel rouser, the situation at hand is that I always questioned religion. So my spirituality honestly has evolved from what the church has told me what it is, if that makes any sense.
So you've just begun the second question. Your spiritual or philosophical perspective evolved over time, and what kinds of opportunities and challenges have shaped your perspective?
I've always been a why person, so yes, obviously my spiritual links have totally changed, and also my adaptation to what has happened biblically has changed as well. Definitely it's caused people to turn some heads, but also I think that I'm unapologetic with who I am, and so if I want an answer, I'm going to find it, and if I'm questioning something, I'm going to question it also. However, me questioning my faith and me questioning what my church has taught me has really actually made me a better person, and in return I can definitely talk to other people about religion and about what I've gone through, and majority of people get it, I think it's something whereas you focus on books and books and books, like in my church is the Book of Common Prayer. You kneel, you sit, you stand, you eat a wafer, you drink some wine, and then you repent. But the situation at hand is that what led to that? What led to those writings? What led to the Bible? Who wrote the Bible? I think those were all things that, I asked. It got so crazy that I would be in Sunday school and I'd be like, why? And they'd be like, you know what? Stop asking why. This is just what it is. So I had to branch out and do my own research and really look inside myself and ask me, and ask myself, a lot of people go through sexuality and, situations with the Bible and with this and that, but what I have to always remember is that certain aspects of the Bible where it says, if you're telling me that this is a real book, God made me in his own image. So that's something I can't take back. I also know that God knew what I was going to do before I even did it. So there's a plan, and that's my life plan.
Excellent. Is there a way, or how do you see your spiritual practices and worldview relate to the work that you do in the world?
I treat others as if I would like to be treated, and I think that's the most important aspect that I take it from anything that I've been taught. We all sin, right? We're all people. We're all made in his image. So the most important part about it is that I work in HIV services. I've always worked in HIV services from ever since I could remember. That is what I was made to do. From a child, because I was in the community, a lot of my friends died. A lot of my friends obviously got HIV, AIDS, and stuff like that. And so I thought the best way for me to give back to my community is to be that kind face and not to go and criticize them for things that they cannot control, because it's really in the cards. Like I said, God knows everything that's going to happen to you before it happens. So obviously, these people were going to go through those situations, and what better way to give back than to work within my community and to reflect with them, and at the same time be with them when they do struggle with religion, when they struggle with government, or when they struggle with these economic situations as well.